Hey everybody, this is Ed Thralls for Windsor Vineyards, and as you can see, it's nice and cold. We're outside here in Healdsburg, California, and when I think winter, I think Super Bowl. And today we're here with Dan Lucia with DL Catering, and we thought we'd ask him what would you put together for a Super Bowl party.
When I think winter, Ed, I think comfort food. And I today prepared some mac and cheese to go with our lovely wines that Windsor has to offer.
So before we dive into this food and try a little bit of wine with it, let's see how it's done.
Hello, my name is Dan Lucia, chef, owner of DL Catering here in Healdsburg, California, host of the Healdsburg Food and Wine Club. Here we are. We're going to make a little mac and cheese today. First of all, we're going to start off with a little bit of just a little bit of butter, and with that, we're going to be sauteing off some onions. So I'm just going to get this butter nice and melted. As the butter's melting, I'm going to grab my onions, turn up the heat a little bit. As the onions are cooking, we're looking for a little translucent, that's from the onions here, just to get nice and tender. Once the butter is completely melted, we'll add a little bit of flour to it. Create essentially a roux. So that's 6 tablespoons of butter. I just added 6 tablespoons of flour to that. At this stage, I like to turn the heat down a little bit. As you can see there, we're starting to ball up a little bit, which is good. The mixture is nice and sauteed, starting to get a little bit of color. And at this moment, we're going to add our mixture of milk and cream, this is 2 cups milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. So now our sauce is starting to thicken up here. I'm going to turn down the heat just a little bit more. You can see how thick the sauce is. It's coating the back of the spoon. I want to keep this on the move, and then we're going to add the good stuff. Some cheese. So this is 8 ounces of aged white cheddar, which is beautiful. It's been aged for 3 years. It's really sharp, very crystally, very nice. And here's our Gruyere, which is also another fantastic melting cheese. Keep that going. And if the bacon or the cheese wasn't enough, we're going to add just a little bit of bacon here, which is a nice, what the heck, dry cured bacon. We're going to add some healthy stuff. About 1/3 cup of parsley. Gives it a little bit of color. We are going to take some cooked pasta. I'm using shelled pasta today, which has been cooked to an al dente stage. And incorporate that with my whisk. And then on top of that, we're going to take some beautiful parmesan and reggiano. And then from here, I have some pre-toasted panko breadcrumbs. I toasted in a saute pan. I'm just going to gently sprinkle that on top of the mac and cheese. And we're going to put this in the oven for about 15 minutes or so, just to kind of let all the flavors mold together and warm it through. And there we go.